Right now, immense venture capital is pouring into AI startups. Companies are flush with cash, pushing market hype to an all-time high. Out in the real world, traditional business owners are drowning in tedious, repetitive workflows. They know they need AI to save time, but they have no idea how to implement it, and they'll pay someone who does. The difficulty lies in selecting a path that fits your specific financial situation, rather than falling into a high-effort trap that trades all your free time for a low payout. To survive and actually thrive in this environment, you have to separate the highly scalable business models from the unscalable side hustles. The best way to evaluate all of these AI monetization strategies is to analyze a single specific trade-off: how fast you get paid versus how easily the business scales. We map this on a quadrant chart. The horizontal axis tracks time to first dollar. The vertical axis tracks leverage, your ability to scale to $100,000 a month without proportionally increasing your own human labor. Every pitched AI business model lands here. Identifying exactly where a strategy sits on this board is the only reliable way to align your immediate financial needs with your long-term goals. We'll start down in the lower left quadrant. These are the methods with the fastest time to your first paycheck, but the absolute lowest leverage. This includes local AI consulting and social media agencies. The required work is straightforward. You pitch traditional businesses in your area, and you use Claude to generate bulk social media content or draft basic strategy documents. While local businesses already work with traditional marketing agencies, almost none of those providers are offering specific AI implementation. Because business owners are currently overwhelmed by the hype, positioning yourself as the local AI specialist makes securing initial clients remarkably fast. But there is a heavy structural trade-off. These models are unscalable because you are directly trading your personal hours for dollars. You cannot break the $100,000 a month revenue ceiling doing this on your own. Servicing that many clients requires you to hire, train, and manage a massive human team. These fast cash methods are excellent for immediate survival and generating initial capital. They just fail as long-term vehicles for building wealth. Moving to the center, we find mid-tier service arbitrage. This covers AI automation agencies and AI engine optimization. Here, you first audit a company's workflows, then use Claude to build automated systems or push their content to rank higher in AI search engine results. By actively saving a client time or bringing in new leads, you deliver high perceived value. That allows you to comfortably charge thousands of dollars in monthly retainers. However, there is a major technical bottleneck preventing true scale. Developers call it the last mile problem. Fulfilling the final technical requirements, hooking into a legacy website, or extracting isolated data is messy. It requires constant custom technical tweaking for every single client you take on. So while mid-tier arbitrage provides significantly better income than local consulting, your ability to scale remains firmly capped by that bespoke technical labor. Jumping to the top left quadrant, we find high leverage models with a moderate wait before profitability, paid communities, and B2B sponsorships. The input here requires you to consistently publish high-value Claude tutorials to build a targeted niche audience over time. That consistency generates significant recurring cash flow by tapping into the marketing budgets of funded AI startups. This chart highlights the massive financial scale in the AI niche. An audience of just 5,000 to 10,000 subscribers is enough to command thousands of dollars for a single sponsored video, and companies will typically pay that flat rate even if the video underperforms. The trade-off is the initial unpaid grind. It requires massive upfront consistency in content creation before a single dollar is generated. In this quadrant, technical AI proficiency is secondary. The primary skill you must master to succeed is distribution and audience building. Finally, the top right quadrant offers maximum leverage, but the absolute slowest path to income. This is vibe coding your own SaaS. You use Claude to vibe code, launch, and market your own proprietary software product. By solving a specific problem for users, you create an asset with true leverage. It generates recurring monthly revenue independent of the direct hours you put in. The ultimate financial advantage is enterprise value. A successful software business can often be sold to an acquirer for a 5 to 20 times multiple of its annual revenue. But the penalties are severe. This path demands the longest wait before profitability and carries the highest failure rate, particularly for technical builders who lack marketing expertise. Building a SaaS offers the highest potential reward in the AI space, but it strictly demands the longest financial runway and the highest tolerance for risk. Choosing your path requires looking honestly at the resources and constraints you are working with right now. The core rule of survival is simple. Never pursue a high-leverage path if you lack the financial runway to pay your bills during the build period. If you're cash poor but time rich, you're a bootstrapper. Start in the fast cash quadrant to get money quickly and gather practical case studies. If you already have a small audience, you are a creator. Move immediately to audience-gated multipliers to capture existing B2B marketing budgets. If you have a solid financial safety net and high risk tolerance, you are a long-term builder. Focus your time exclusively on vibe coding your own SaaS to build sellable enterprise value. AI is a highly capable tool, but it does not replace business fundamentals. You must identify a painful problem, build a reliable solution, and distribute it effectively to succeed.